Start date 4/10/2020. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? So the real unanswered question in all this, what happens when the Federal Reserve finally refuses to print any more money for the federal government? Which of course means no more welfare checks, no more food stamps, no more federal financial relief of any kind. Then that will be the moment in history that the goddamn supporters, yes, that's when the freeloaders are going to hit the streets looking for blood, ladies and gentlemen. That's when the federal government is going to start rounding them up and installing people in those internment camps that they have been quietly maintaining. And many of them are closed military installations across the nation. Those with financial resources, yes, financial resources outside of the U.S. and quickly and quietly depart the country with their families. The 250 million others are simply going to be left here to eventually picked up by the law enforcement placed into these internment camps, ladies and gentlemen, and be retrained, tagged with an RFID implant, or face the guillotines as nonconformists. Remember, these six sedatist secret society lowlifes want to reduce the population of the planet to a level below 500 million people. It's documented, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, in stone, and very much pun intended, you dumb little pricks. The only people most likely to refuse this implant of the IRFDs will be the Christian community. About 1/3 of the total American population, people. And that will be the first group to go experience these guillotines. And this is for all of you in the world that this message reaches. The Christian community has long been seen as a thorn in the ass of the real power behind the politicians, people. This is too good of an opportunity right now for them to pass. Make no mistakes, ladies and gentlemen. I personally believe that the millions killed by the Bolsheviks of old won't hold a candle to what's coming to this very nation right now, ladies and gentlemen. Communism never died. And the Communist Party has silently taken America over since World War II. And we came home beating our chests. And guess what? We fell asleep. They took over. They took over the media. They took over the internal functions of our country. They've become very wealthy. Dynasties bought up most of our corporations, businesses, and now, right now, is destroying the last vestiges of America. And guess what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? When America falls, then the UN's going to have the right to come in and quail the problem, along with whoever nation that they ask to come in and help them. Which might be, the Chinese. How about that? And all along, our administration and the people in it and all of the other criminals that are behind it are going to keep telling you until it's too late that They got it under the control. They got it under control. Yeah. Right now, our military can be taken down because there's no logistics for them. We literally have an enemy in the house, worse than ever before. These people are really bold, ladies and gentlemen. You better wake up. You better wake up out of your slumber. All of you military personnel, you better wake up. You best wake. I hope you realize what happened in the history, how they did it, the fundamental stepping stones to where they got to do the things they did in Europe in World War I and World War II, to get people to murder each other, slaughter each other. We are the new Germany, ladies and gentlemen, and they're coming to get us. You can call me crazy, you can call me whatever I want, whatever you want. I've been stewing on this. I've done a lot of writing about this shit in my life. 40 fucking years worth of writing. And I've been stewing on this, and I keep thinking about what the fuck is really going on. And I ask myself, you know exactly what's going on. You've been following this evil Luciferian people for far too long. You've even dabbled and walked in their ranks for some time, Rich. Yes. These are some vile serpents, ladies and gentlemen. You better reach into your hearts and pray to your gods. And you better rise up out of lambs and become lions before you are the feast. Because it's coming. Yes, it's coming, people. All of the people, yeah, they got you locked down so that you can't see what's going on. They got you locked down so you can't see all the people that have the ability and resources to vacate the country right now. And they are. They're hightailing it out of here. Look at Tom Hanks. Where is he? Come on, where's Bill Gates? Where's little fag boy, little fucking Data that owns Facebook? Huh? You guys are getting jacked, you know that? This has been one psychological psyop to get to this one place. You better be afraid of what's coming. And it ain't a virus. I was just talking about the virus. That's the virus, people. And they're controlling you mentally. Stay home and become prisoners. Stay home and do nothing. Stay home and do nothing. Stay home and do nothing. While they're planning behind your backs. And guess what? This goes to all of the personnel in the military and the police. And especially you, the police, because you're right there, the first responders is what we call you. I'm just going to be doing my job. Just following orders. I'd never do that bullshit. You're going to do that. Because you want your paycheck. You're expendable too, ladies and gentlemen, that are called the first responders. And don't think that when you're done doing their dirty work, that you're not going to be expendable. You guys are fooling yourselves. You know that? These people that are running this country, and it's not just a particular person. Get that out of your head. And get this left and right shit out of your head too. These particular behemoth prehistoric sharks, like I keep saying, they want to rule the world. Don't think that's something in the fucking past. We stopped all that. Why? We saved the world. And we didn't save shit, ladies and gentlemen. If we would have saved shit, we would have took out fucking Russia after and not stopped. We would have made sure that the communist regime shit didn't fucking happen. ever. And if we were out saving lives and we were saving people from bad people and bad regimes, we wouldn't have stopped with just Germany, because Stalin and Russia were worse heinous criminals than the Germans. How about that? You can't even hold a freaking candlestick to the Germans compared to the millions and millions of untold people that died at the hands of the Bolsheviks. Well, double than what they tell you. And why? We were there to bring liberty, and we stopped with the Germans? Are you freaking kidding me? You can scuff off this, what I said, or you can really start thinking about what I said. You better wake up. You better get out of your slumber. Better to fight than die on your knees, people. Don't let them get away with this. Don't become a guinea pig. Don't become a fucking slave to this new system coming. Do not submit to this. This isn't about war anymore. This is about resistance and taking out the enemy. And don't become a part of the enemy. They always end up conning people into believing with their sorcery and magician shit. I know that sounds kooky, but right now they're using sorcery on you people. Millions and millions of people, and they're fucking jacking off and coming over this because their magic is working. Literally. Come on, man, wake up. The whole entire world was done with their governments. The people in their governments, the criminals in their governments, they weren't done with their countries and being who they were and are. We're done with the criminals running them, and it's quite obvious that, and I'm going to close this with this, pretty much the world, the nations, the people were fed up with the criminal shit that the governments have been doing, rioting, protesting, and all of a sudden, out of the mysterious blue, this fucking mysterious virus pops up. And everybody gets locked down in the countries, in the main countries that were having protest, riots, and everything else. Millions of fools are born every day. Have a good day.